second preseason game of the year. They lost 23-10 at home against the Packers last week. That'll end up in the landing zone. Knowles will take it from his 2. Gets it up past the 25, and he gets nailed right there. Browns a few years ago under center this afternoon. Hands it off. Very little gain. Sam Kamara with the stop up front, along with Isaiah Thomas on the stop of Kene Nwanwu.
Earlier this week, and he is starting for the Browns.
Mullins, a little play fake. Throws downfield, and the ball is incomplete. Khalif Halasse with the big hit there on N'Keal Harry, the former first-round pick. Vikings going with their second unit as well this afternoon. Mullins going deep down the right side, and he connects. It is Jalen Naylor. Vegas.
That's right, a teammate of Seth Tillman and DTR there, and that's kind of the same play that the Browns got beat on last week on the third play of the game. It's that slot fade. Cam Mitchell was in a good position there, just didn't find the ball.
So Minnesota with the ball on the Browns side of the field, and that is a quick pitch. That is Nwanwu getting inside the 40, inside the 35, and being wrapped up out of bounds by Chase Williams, a safety who they're going to allow the legal process to run its full course, but he is playing this afternoon. Nwanwu up the gut, inside the 25, hard running before Devin Bush takes him down. A season ago among his peers. Mullins, pressured, stands, throws, ball almost picked off on the far sideline there. That was Halasse who got his mitts on it. Question about it, Nathan. 3rd and short. Mullins operating out of the shotgun. Looks left, is pressured, throws, and connects with Nick Muse, a tight end, gets it inside the 15 before he's wrapped up by Chase Williams. For Cleveland back in the 2021 season, when about 20 guys were out because of COVID, it was a game that was moved from a Saturday start to a Monday afternoon. Mullins looking on the left side for Tristan Jackson, and he has got it for a touchdown. So the Vikings, just like the Packers a week ago, take the opening kick.
Yeah, that's good coverage right there and a better throw, back shoulder there. Jackson now has scored in each of the first 2 preseason games for the Vikings, and he was talking a lot out at the Cross Country Mortgage campus, even getting into it with the fans, but right there backing it up on the field.
The lone kicker in camp for Minnesota is the 6th-round pick Will Reichard out of Alabama, and he sneaks the ball in for the successful PAT. Playing his first game as a Cleveland Brown, standing at his goal line. And it is returnable. Takes it at the 10. We're off and running. Gets it up to the 30, runs into his own man before being dragged down at almost the 31-yard line. Dorian Thompson-Robinson begins in the shotgun, and he's going to throw on first down. Plenty of time. Swings it out to Strong, who gets some mitts on it and drops it.
He is under center, or he's the center with DTR.
Traded back this week from the Seahawks. There's a completion. That is James Prochet, who gets it up close to midfield. We'll call it the 48th. 3 receiver set. First one on the ground for Strong, who can not find any space before he is wrapped up by Camus Grugier-Hill. Javion Cohen, undrafted rookie free agent out of Miami on the left side. DTR, quick hitter. That is Akins, gets it inside the Minnesota 45, about 2 yards shy of the first down. Browns have to get it close to the Minnesota 42, and they'll run it. Strong is going to keep those legs churning, but not going to get there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Split left, 2 receivers to the right, and Pierre Strong remains in the backfield. Robinson going to throw it. He just gets it into Thrash, who makes a move, gets a great block, and gets it inside the 30. Talk about threading the needle, and then the rookie out of Louisville does the rest. Then he moved on to Louisville. 3 catches a week ago for 43 yards and off to a fast start this afternoon. DTR trying to keep the play alive. Does so. Rolls right and just throws it away wisely as he was actually looking for a receiver downfield, and he's going to get the call. I thought there was no way Giovanni Ricci was going to be able to get there, but he did, and there was pass interference on the veteran Bobby McCain.
The ball we placed at the 1-yard line, first down.
But then he said, you know what, one-on-one, let's give him a shot. Ricci, the bigger body, maybe he could body up McCain.
He'll get it. Gets wrapped up, tries to back into the end zone, but doesn't quite get there as he is marked down inside the 1. Foreman remains in the backfield. Woods split left, Thrash split right, and now Woods moves in toward the line. Foreman again trying to find his way, pushes, and he gets in for his first touchdown as a Brown.
Season before Nick Chubb is back. Deontay Foreman, again, 235 pounds, wearing 27. We talked about it in the pregame, Chris, in that Kareem Hunt role. Remember, last year Kareem Hunt had a career high in rushing touchdowns for the Cleveland Browns. Foreman, in his first action in the uniform, picks up a score.
York last week 1 for 1 on PATs and also connected on a 55-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And just like that, the Browns have responded. Browns, our exclusive buyer agents, will help you score big with your new home. Visit howardhanna.com/GoBrowns today. This one way out of the end zone, so the Vikings will start with the ball at the 30-yard line.
And no surprise, Chris, his all-time favorite player growing up is Josh Cribbs.
Certainly makes sense. One of the great special teams aces, actually in NFL history. Nick Mullins, but he, of course, ended up in Canton, Ohio. 2nd and 3, that's Brandon Powell in motion. Mullins getting pressured and has to dump it. Tried to set up the screen to Wanwu here in this very stadium. 3rd and 4 for the Vikings. Mullins is going to be pressured again, gets rid of it, completes it to Powell. He's got the first down up to the 48. Closing in on the 6-minute mark, Wanwu gets submarined by Winston Reed, the undrafted free agent out of Weber State.
Want to have them ready to go against the Cowboys.
Browns blitzing again. Good job by the Vikings to pick it up. That is Muse, and there is flag on the play as Tony Brown went low.
And to go low on a bigger player.
Personal foul, tripping, defense number 38. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Diabate and Bush, I think, kind of on the roster. They love Buki Watson, their rookie. But Winston Reed is a name to watch. We saw that tackle earlier there as they're able to push. Tony Brown is Jackson out of bounds on that reverse. But Winston Reed's a guy that reminds a lot of people in our building of Matthew Adams.
Team captain and 2nd in the school's history in tackles. 2nd and 4. Fake pitch, Mullins rolling right. Looking deep downfield, and he just throws it a one-hopper as he was being attacked. Mullins out of the shotgun. Browns again applying the pressure. It's a wobbler, and it's a one-hopper again as he was looking for Muse. Shelby Harris, welcome back, the veteran. This is his job. He has no competition in camp from 41 yards out. Give Minnesota the lead. And he's right down the middle. Jalen Darden deep for the dynamic kickoff, and this one is going to send him 8 yards deep in the end zone. He'll take a knee, and we'll take it out at the 30-yard line. Dorian Thompson-Robinson staying in the game. That's strong, finding a little space, getting up toward the 35. There is a flag, however, on the play. Are holding.
Yeah,
holding. Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Tape from Louisville. He loved how fluid he was. He loved how smooth he runs his routes. The way that he sinks his hips. He said his route tree was off the charts. He pulled Amari Cooper aside and he said, "Amari, will you watch my game film with me?" Of course, Cooper said yes. They broke down the entire tape. He said Cooper gave him great.
That's good news.
That's where you want to be. You want to be on the good side of Steve Smith.
Back-to-back completions has the Browns back at 3rd and 11. There's a toss to Akins. He's going to be wrapped up about 4 yards shy of the first down. Grugier Hill has been all over the place.
In 20, you needed 20. That's not enough. They have to punt.
Corey Bajorquez on to boot it away to Lucky Jackson standing back at his 10. And he'll catch it on the 3-yard line. Probably not super wise, but he's got a little bit of a lane before he gets dragged down at the 14-yard line. Wonder what his signing bonus was. Close to Caleb Williams, maybe? Mullins stays in the game. He gets pressure, but gets it away to Brandon Powell. Chase Williams stops him after a 7-yard gain. Looking defenses, a couple of blitzes as well. 2nd and 3, quick pitch to the left side to Wanwu, and he doesn't get wrapped up. He's got the first down and then some. Nice work by Wanwu. A minute to go in the opening quarter. And it's Wanwu again past the 35 up near the 40. Stopped just a little bit shy.
2 blockers and allow other players to make plays.
Wanwu again. This time wrapped up after a couple of yards. Devin Bush in on the stop with Diabate. And a fun-filled first quarter has come to a close. Let's see if they can do the same against Minnesota here on 3rd and 2. Mullins is going to throw it. He's pressured, and he is dropped. Isaiah Thomas off to a solid start this preseason with a sack.
What we're going to have here is a little twist. You see Mike Hall comes up.
I think Myles Garrett enjoyed that. Another great season by him. He's going to top the 100 sack mark. Ryan Wright boots it away. Jalen Darden retreats to his 10. Tries to find some space and gets swallowed up at the 15.
Might be in the driver's seat for that 5th receiver spot. He's hurt, so it's an opportunity for Jamari Thrash and Amarian Brown and Matt Landers to try to make a statement here today.
DTR, did he get out of the end zone or not? Brian Asamoah was all over him.
Busted play. The play action was on the wrong side. It looked like it may have been a screen to Deontay Foreman. He didn't really look sure what he was going to do. And so you have guys working together, you know, that have not worked together a lot, especially with Foreman, who's been working more with the first team.
Foreman remains in the game. Thompson Robinson out of the shotgun. Hits Ricci. Tackled quickly by Dallas Gant. 3rd and 18. Swings it out to Foreman. Gets it up back to the 14, but still well shy of the first down.
How about the Browns' all-time punt distance in a single season punt average record holder, Corey Bojorquez.
Bojorquez boots it away. Lucky Jackson snags it at his 28. Makes a cut, gets it up past the 40 before being wrestled down there. Nick Mullins remaining in the game. Myles Gaskin, play fake to him. Mullins looking deep, and the ball is knocked away by Chase Williams. He was looking for Trent Sherfield, and a great job by Williams, who just joined the Browns. Mullins again in the shotgun. Browns with some pressure, dumps it down to Sherfield, and he gets nailed, as it was the other safety, Christopher Edmonds, on the business side. 3 of 5 on 3rd down conversions this afternoon. Mullins steps up, looks, throws, and completes. That is Tristan Jackson, who caught the touchdown on their first drive, and he gets the ball into Browns territory at the 40. Gaskins has a hole, gets it inside the 35, the 30, and it'll be another Minnesota first down.
An NFL running back, over 2,000 total yards in his career with the Miami Dolphins.
So consecutive first downs, and it's Gaskin on the quick pitch left. Gets it inside the 25. Got a good block there by Nikhil.
Technique went out the pitcher for Caleb Johnson.
Get in. Go.
Mullins rolling right, chased, and he just tries to throw it away as Jeremiah Martin was right in his grill. There was a receiver in the area, so no grounding. Mullins looking left, throwing left, completing to Gaskins, and he gets just enough for the first down as he beat Winston Reed to the spot. That's Sherfield in motion. Pitch to Gaskins, cuts back inside, and Edmonds wrestles him down after about a 4-yard gain. Mullins, another play fake, rolling right, looking, throwing, and the ball is almost picked off by Tony Brown. 3rd and 6, Vikings have to get the ball down to the Browns' 8. Mullins, pressure, steps up, and he gets dropped by Jeremiah Martin.
Here's how it happened. You get another blitz right there. Mahmoud Diabate, Isaiah Thomas around the outside, forces Mullins to step up. Nick Harris.
Reichard already good from 41. This one from 38 to extend the lead. And the kid's solid. Riker kicks it off. It'll be taken by Darden 2 yards deep, and he's going to return it. Gets wrapped up as he is down at the 27-yard line. Welcome back, Nick Harris. A week ago, he was a Seattle Seahawk. By the way, the Browns got 5 yards tacked on for an illegal formation on the dynamic kickoff. Foreman gets it up to the 35 before he stops there. To see how they divvy up the carries come week 1. Of course, we don't know when Nick Chubb will return, but there are plenty of guys that can carry the load, including this guy Foreman, who pushes forward for a few. And that is the one thing about the 9-year veteran.
Active out of the shotgun, even on early downs.
3rd and 4. The Vikings show blitz. Line does a good job picking it up. DTR throws high off of the hands of Jamari Thrash and incomplete.
He might have thrown the ball that direction.
Corey Bajorquez booming this afternoon, nearly 60 yards a punt. Unleashes another beauty. Lucky Jackson's going to have it bounce over his head and into the end zone.
In the backfield, I think just being able to have the versatility for the receivers that make options within the routes.
I know you like it because that was a huge smile right there.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, well, when you talk about your wide receivers, you've got some shiny new toys in that room. What's up in like having Jerry Jeudy, having the young guy Jamari Thrash?
And let's go win a lot of games.
Does it feel like home?
Oh, definitely. I already bought my home here, so I'm good. Everything is moved out of where I used to live, so I'm all set here.
All right, that's a little bit of breaking news.
A little, situation with that. So I wanted to kind of give back and show my support to him and his team and all the hard work that they did to get the state championship.
Let's go back to the football. Next week, we will see you out in Seattle underneath the lights. What are you looking to accomplish when you do get out on the field?
Hopefully a quarter, and it might be even less than that. I'm not even sure.
I'll ask one more long-term question.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see him out there. Last year, he did play in the 3rd and final preseason game against the Kansas City Chiefs. I believe a little bit more than a quarter. So we'll see how that goes next week. That ball is incomplete as the Vikings have now made it on the Browns side of the field.
Looking at the bus area, and I got a chance to talk to him, and he just said to me, I'm back. I'm me again. And so he had that confidence. And how about the defensive line of the Browns getting some confidence as well? Isaiah McGuire there with the big sack. But that's the Deshaun Watson we need, Chris.
Let's clean it up a little. Jalen Darden back at his own 8. As the Browns will have a 2-minute drill. Fair catch called for, and he takes it at about his own 6.
He's been better. Last 9 games, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 2-to-1 ratio. You just want to see him out there for the full season. But I really think this read and react type of an offense.
But here he has been an all-pro on the right side. 2nd down, DTR looking, fires it out to Foreman. Makes a nice cut, gets a 1st down, he's got some space, past the 30 and gets dragged out of bounds, past the 35-yard line. But what a nice move here.
Yeah, he's better than people give him credit for. 10 yards a catch for his career, and I told you, you cannot arm tackle Deontay Foreman. He brings a ability to break tackles to this offense.
Just 34 career catches, but that one got it on the move. And Giovanni Ricci, the good news is he catches it. The bad news is he's now grabbing his left knee.
Ball in the pocket, gets Ricci over the middle for a great gain.
Another dump down to Foreman. Powers his way inside the 40 as he gave a stiff arm to Asamoah. Thompson Robinson swings it out. Ball is caught by Thrash, and he does not get out of bounds as he slipped. Duke Shelley right there to cover him up.
That's the inexperience right there. Jamari Thrash get out of bounds. He was trying to stop and make a cut before he slipped.
Another throw, this one incomplete.
I was trying to.
Empty backfield. Pressure, throw, ball tipped, and it is picked off by the Vikings. It is Lewis Seen, the former 1st-rounder, snags it on the ricochet.
What we said, middle of the field open. He's going to look there. Amari and Brown going across. The ball just alert. Jamari Thrash, the ball just a little bit behind him. Hits him on that left forearm. Pops it up into the air. Yeah, that ball needed to be just out in front. It was a good read. He had the right guy.
Into the locker room. Fun-filled 1st half, pair of touchdowns. Ball got moved all over the place a bit. Cleveland time, just to let you know. But it can be considered Cleveland Browns after dark. Kickoff. Darden's going to take it and take a knee, so the Browns will start with the ball at the 30-yard line. 5 yards because of an illegal formation on the Vikings for the second time today on special teams. Huntley comes out firing, connects. Mitchell Payton gets inside the 40 and gets it close to the 35.
Against cover three deep safety. So what do? You clear him out underneath to Payton, and that is a big gain there. Classic cover 3 beater from Kevin Stefanski and Ken Dorsey there. Great execution from Snoop Huntley on the play action.
Gets it to the Minnesota 35. Foreman gets it up the middle. Believe it or not, that's one of the Browns' better runs of the afternoon. 2nd and 7. Huntley pressured, jumps it down to Foreman. He's got some space. Nice tackle there by the Vikings. It looked like maybe he could get past Gant. He'd have enough for the first down, but he ends up about a yard shy. All right, Aditi, thank you very much. Both those men injured on that final drive of the first half. Foreman trying to plow forward, gets stuck behind the line of scrimmage. Andre Carter.
And giving him an opportunity to either throw it or run it to pick up the first down.
Browns have to get it to the Vikings 25. Huntley under center. Rolls left, looks, throws, completes to Welch. The rookie out of Wyoming gets it inside the 10, down close to the 5, and that is a huge play for the rookie Creighton Welch, who grew up in Minnesota State, and he does this against the Vikings.
A heck of a hockey player, too, but that's what I said. Get Snoop Huntley out of the pocket, get him on the edge, force the defense to account for him as a runner. That created the space. Good job pulling up, hitting Welch, and it is 1st and goal.
Presented by Mid's True Sicilian Pasta Sauce. Their second red zone appearance. Huntley, play fake, rolls, pressured, and dropped. Huntley, quick hitter, too high, and it is picked off. It is picked off by the Vikings. Dwight McLaughlin, and it looks like he's going to go. He did not step out of bounds. Huntley going to try and track him down, and he does inside the 10-yard line, so no quit by the Browns quarterback.
In a great deal of pain over on that sideline, kind of where the turf and the artificial turf that's been put in around the edges.
All goes from one side all the way to the other. Jaron Hall into the game. He hands it off to Myles Gaskin, gets it up the middle and just shy of the end zone.
Not done that offensively or defensively.
Jaron Hall, the second-year pro out of BYU, as Gaskin's in the backfield. That is Malik Knowles. Did he catch it? Did he hold possession? He did, as he beats Tony Brown for the touchdown.
I'd like to take a look at that one. Brown was able to get the ball out there. Completed the catch. They're having a little discussion. Get a little fade route. Got to get your head around. Find the football. Gets the hand in there and gets it out. You wonder from the other angle, was that ball moving at any point?
A couple of field goals. One PAT already for the rookie out of Alabama. He nails it. And the Browns had a drive going.
Driving down the field. Guys making some plays, so we'll see if we can't get something going here and make some more plays in the second half.
I mean, that is more than just a special day. It's different when the Dallas Cowboys come to town. Browns get a nice start to this drive as Snoop Huntley remains in the game.
One here at home. Our fans were outstanding during those games. I mean, I think, you go back to that Jets game when we clinched the playoff berth. I mean, this place was electric. I mean, I've been here for 12 years coming for games now, and that was probably one of the best games I'd ever been at. And
of the football world will be on Cleveland. That's exactly what they were that night against the Jets. That was football nirvana here in this great city. You mentioned fan experience. What are some of the new things fans can expect?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
That is a huge hit that Snoop Huntley just took.
Holding, defense number 45. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Cleveland.
That's our old buddy Jordan Kanashik.
Our dog pound captain's been a big success for us. We're going to continue to ramp that up this year. We'll see who we have week one. We should have some special guests, facial recognition. We're ramping that up more this year. So not only in beer concessions, other places where you can go in, use your face, get through the lines quickly, get back to your seats, get to the action.
Not a lot of chatter about that at all, but kind of where are things right now and kind of your overall take on what, the focus of this fan-obsessed organization
Let's see this play here. Get out of there.
Oh, he does. Look at this. Oh, man. Snoop Huntley.
By the way, Snoop.
Moving the chains. feel free to just take over the play-by-play if you want.
Look, we've got a couple more years here in the building. As everyone knows, our lease is up in 2008. We have explored options and looking at potentially doing a new building that would rival what we can do here. So we're excited about the option. We'll see what we got. Like I said, we want to finish up the next couple years here and put on a great performance for our fans no matter where we play.
Browns 2 of 7 on third down tries. Little play fake, pressure, throw, ball in the air, and the ball is caught. Caught by Jalen Darden, gets it inside the 20, so finally a ricochet goes the Browns' way.
And they've seen this bootleg. They close it off. The ball comes out a little quickly. You had two guys. It's the levels concept, the medium and the deep route, and it just so worked out that deflection gets to Jalen Darden. Great hands there, the former 4th-round pick.
Handoff, Foreman gets it down to the 15.
So I got to give credit to our guy Dom and the PR group. The PR group always has fire on the feet, as I think you guys said. It comes from the chief, PJB. Yeah, I do. But that's okay.
What's going on at the Johnson house?
Still got good boys.
Okay, yeah, that away. Well, I mean, how can they not be? They're all preppers.
University preppers all got, it was great to see the girls out here doing flag.
That is awesome. Here in the league, you can flex just about any game, I imagine, for what you need.
Not that game.
I'm not talking about the NFL stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Welsh,
come on,
another catch. Gets it down inside the 15.
Snapper went to Bay High School from Bay Village, getting to play in this stadium. That's a pretty darn cool moment there.
And this is good for Cade York. Second straight week with another field goal, and the Browns are back within 10. The buyer agents will help you score big with your new home. Visit howardhanna.com/Go Browns today. That boot is out of the end zone, so the Vikings will start off with the ball at the 30. Yep. Myles Gaskin remaining in the backfield, and he'll get it. Sidesteps a tackler, gets about 3 or so.
It's Brady's first game. That's a massive game. And you want to have at least some experience under your belt beyond just those games or the joint practices. As a drop right there, unfortunately, by Jayshon Jones. Wide open, good ball from Jaron Hall. The Browns are ball secure. You think back last year, Jerome Ford was not tackled in the preseason, coughed it up in the season opener against Cincinnati. That was the first time he was taking contact. So that's really what I think you're looking for with some of that action and just getting the rhythm and hopefully building some confidence. Cross Country Mortgage Campus, I was like, who's this kid in a Vikings? Well, he's an NFL kicker and was, as you said, quite productive at Alabama.
This one end over end. Darden takes it at the 17. Cuts across the field. Tries to find some space. Gets up past the 20, the 25, and pushed out of bounds right near the 30. Last time more than 6 minutes with J.W. Johnson here in the booth. You think he pre-ordered that? A little extra?
I like it. Good. Get him some airtime.
Huntley hits Mitchell Zaire. Payton gets it up past the 40 and another first down. Huntley on a roll. Solid today as Aiden Robbins, the rookie out of BYU in the backfield. Looks like a broken play. Huntley's going to get it. Gets a couple of yards, and right now let's check in with Aditi Kinkhabwala.
When you're in a situation where a team values you enough to extend you and to give you another platform, another opportunity to go out here and play the game that we love, you have to answer those things, approach the situation. But AB is a very down-to-earth guy. He understands value versus finance versus relationship. To give you an opportunity to face them, to get after it, to compete. That's always a great opportunity, especially when you have a defense such as they have and an offense such as they have, and coaches as well. So it was a great opportunity. Ghanaian, the traditional Ghanaian outfits are very special because they not only represent Ghana, but it represents the people. Morning's a big part, but a lot of it is celebration. So yeah.
Does your father give you feedback on what he thinks?
Not really. He's just like, good job.
All right, well, let's talk about the world travels. Let's talk about next week and this season. What are you most excited about with this defense?
Yeah, what I'm most excited about is to see how all of the different personalities fit in.
Let alone the fact that he led the Browns in tackles a year ago and was 4th in the league in tackles for loss, which is really amazing when you consider the top 3 are guys that play with their hand in the dirt.
It would make even Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus blush, of course, of the Matrix fame.
That's impressive. That's an Ivy League statement if I've ever heard it. Great throw by Hall to Jones, and it looks like he is going to go. The Vikings have another long touchdown on the day, courtesy of Jaron Hall to Jayshon Jones.
Camp had a pick. He thought he had this one. He's underneath it. He thinks he's getting the ball. Kind of maybe mistimed his jump where it just went over his head. But he was under that route. He didn't think maybe that Hall would try to throw it over the head, but he's got to know where his safety help is there. Safety, no one behind, obviously. And then all of a sudden, it went the other way for the touchdown.
That's a guy who has shown great ball skills over the years, whether it was in college or his first few weeks as a camper at the NFL level. 71-yard touchdown pass. Another boot, this one sending Darden all the way back. He'll take a knee, and Browns will start with the ball at the 30.
A couple of flags on the field. It's going to be, my guess, illegal formations again. Everybody has to line up.
Formation, kicking team number 47, left prior to the kick being caught. That'll be 5-yard penalty from the 30-yard line, first down, Cleveland.
Snoop Huntley. Darden gets nailed at the 40, pick up a 5.
That was an electric read.
I'm not just a sports dork.
No, that was an electric read.
Huntley down the left side. Oh! Darden got a left paw on it, but that was it. Huntley from the shotgun, pressured, throws, and it was behind Darden, his intended receiver. No flag on A.J. Green. Unfortunately, he's like the guy you want to least see, except when he's holding for PATs and field goals. But he's averaged over 57 yards a punt today.
It's just fun watching him kick the ball. That one didn't get all of those high, short, but that's a live ball.
That is a live ball. Hit a Viking, and is it Brown's ball? It is not. It is not.
Vikings got us excited there. Come on, we need a little turnover.
N'Keal Harry getting his paws on it.
We haven't seen Deshaun out there with Amari and Jerry Jeudy and Elijah Moore and David Njoku in an actual game setting. We haven't seen the guys on this defense.
Every day I come work out, I move around, I feel a lot better. 1% every day.
Okay, so you say every day you come here. You decided to spend all of last season here in Berea, in Cleveland. These ridiculous spots. What are you up to?
Just trying to get faster and stronger every day. That's it.
Okay, but how much are you squatting right now?
I don't know. I haven't maxed out, but I mean, I'm pretty much back to where I was.
I love that. Nick Chubb, the last time we saw him, 6.1 yards a carry last year before the injury. The year before that, career high, 1,525 yards, 12 touchdowns. He's the best running back in the NFL and so important to what we do. You just can't wait to get him back on the field.
There are fouls against both teams on the play. Kicking team member going out of bounds, number 40. That penalty's declined. Holding receiving team number 38. That penalty being enforced 10 yards from the end of the kick. First down, Cleveland.
Into the hands of Jalen Darden, but he's been solid. 11 of 14 for 110 yards. He's run for
3 yards there on first down. The rookie undrafted free agent out of BYU. Huntley is going to dump it down to him. He's going to get a first down up near the 40. Under 7 minutes to go in the second of 3 preseason games. Robbins finds a crease up to the 45.
It's the fourth quarter of a preseason game. Let's go ahead and keep this clock moving.
Robbins again with a burst off the left side, and he trucks a Vikings defender as well. Gets it close to the first down.
Then I'll tell you what, when you see him kind of warming up pregame, he looks like a linebacker.
Yeah.
Or like what linebackers used to look like.
Right. Browns move the chains on that one.
David Bell, who's battling a quad injury, suffered in the preseason opener, and Jamari Thrash. It feels like those 6 have kind of separated themselves if the Browns are going to go with 6 receivers into this season.
That one a connection, and that is Matt Landers.
Round pick of the Cowboys without really a safety over top unless Lewis Seen drops out here. Number 6, keep an eye on him, but looks like he's coming, and he is.
He is.
Unblocked.
And Huntley gets dropped, and this might arguably be the best game that Lewis Seen has ever played. Now a sack today.
Yeah, that's the blitz, and the Browns did not see it coming, and they actually did rotate a safety over the top there.
One of the games over in the international series in London, and just hasn't been able to get his footing at this level. Huntley pressured, throws it away as he gets back past the line of scrimmage, so that will not be grounding.
See if he can pin them back and maybe get a little defensive excitement.
Lucky Jackson back deep for the Vikings, end over end kick. Fair catch called for at the 15. I mean, really, should I even mention the record? Really,
No.
Rose? Shame on me. Matt Corral just signed yesterday in a quarterback, and McBride gets dropped on that. That away, Jeremiah Martin. Why not?
Jeremiah Martin coming off the edge here, beats the block of the tight end trying to get down there, number 41, Trey Knox, and is able to make a play in the backfield. Jeremiah Martin flashing here.
Then with the Patriots, got traded up there, and there's a flag, a little movement on the Vikings.
You know, one thing that I'm noticing that I find very interesting.
Ball start, offense number 74. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Expect really to have a role on this football team. The only other one I'd say maybe Justin Hardy as a special teams guy, but I think that's an interesting thing and something to keep an eye on there, that Siaki Ika is still in this game.
Part of our outstanding crew here today is Matt Corral on 3rd and 16. He's going to throw it first time as a Viking. He's pressured, and Chris Williams strips it, and the ball goes out of the end zone for a safety for the Browns.
The Cleveland Browns, and he's a defensive tackle, but they got him working on the edge there, able to get off of the block, get around, close on the quarterback, along with Jawan Briggs and Jeremiah Martin. It was a meeting at the quarterback, but how about Chris Williams? He's made a real case to stay kind of inside this Cleveland Browns program. It's going to be impossible in that defensive tackle room. We know that. He's got to put the ball here at least 60 yards, 65 yards in the air, which is probably just like kicking a normal kickoff.
And no problem there. Marion Brown with the return. Oh, he's got some space. If he can get outside, he cannot. As Duke Shelley rips it down. Ball is loose. Did the Vikings recover in time? One referee says yes, but then the ball squirted loose and the Browns hopped on it. So if this play stands, it looks like it'll be Minnesota football. So let's give it a look. Duke Shelley rips it out before Brown gets down to the ground. Did the ball ever get out? Well, I don't know if Shelley recovered it before it went out.
All right, here it comes. It's
The
clearly a
previous play
fumble.
is under review.
And the question is, does he have possession of it inbounds? He gets it, but the ball is moving the entire time until he gets out of bounds. And my guess is the reason they're looking at it is because of that fact. Did he establish possession of that inbounds?
In the meantime, a chance for us to thank some of our great technicians here, part of the News 5 broadcast. Alex Lovachis, Jaime Vidal, Gene Winters, Julie Arnold, Steve Shipman as well. Up here in the booth, Mike Falkenstein, John Nelson, Jeff Dalpays, Kerry Kems, Gresha Strout, and Tanya Hanshaw. Thank you.
After review, the ruling on the field is that the fumble was out of bounds when it was recovered. Therefore, it was retained by Cleveland. First down.
Here you go. The comeback starts now, Zagura.
I feel the love, brother.
We're such idiots. Here we go. $1:45 to go. Huntley steps up, gets a couple of yards, and he is down. Time right now for our play of the game.
In short yards, so not a great yards per carry average, but out of the backfield, 5 grabs for 46 yards, including a 27-yard catch and run. That was great to see, and oh man, we almost had another interception there.
Can't wait. A little bit of a late start. On air at 9, kickoff at 10. Another first down for the Browns. Does that cost the Browns a timeout with less than 2 minutes to go and an injury on the field? Huntley steps up, and it's behind Robbins, and it is tipped and picked off. It is the 3rd interception of the day, and the Vikings are celebrating yet again.
They have not taken the football away from their opponents yet, but again, not the starters. The preseason is a very different animal, and we will get to see those starters. You want to tune in next week.
Matt Corral, one more snap, although it was a little bit wobbly. And that'll do it. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, another solid effort from him. Gonna have some work to do before heading out to Seattle, Washington 1 week from today for the preseason finale here on News 5. Look at that. Ken Dorsey still coaching him up, even with zeros on the clock.